Hey everyone, welcome back to the vlog. This is Doshi and this is mini vlog number 2 when we're playing at the Gardens Casino 5510. And just a bit of information, what these next 3 hands are going to involve. It's going to be involved with a gentleman that is, well, quite the opposite of an OMC. And when OMC is basically old man coffee, that a gentleman that's older and plays pretty passively tight. And we are playing against an OMDB, an old man drinking beer. And this gentleman was probably in his 70s or so, and he was loose and full of action. And we, in the next 3 hands, we get involved with him. So in this particular hand, we pick up a pair of jacks on the small blind. It goes around to the button, who is OMDB, and he raises to $30. It comes back to me, and I make it $100. He goes ahead and calls, and we go to the flop. The flop is quite freaking awesome. It's King Jack Jack. We are basically set. We got the nuts, and now we need to decide how to play this particular hand. So I go ahead and make a check to see what this gentleman is going to do, because of the fact that he is OMDB and he's very loose and crazy in action. So he goes ahead and bets $105. I ponder my decision, and I go ahead and flat, and I call the 105. We go to a turn, which is a 9 of spades. And at this point again, I go ahead and check and let him do the betting. He goes ahead and bets out $200. Comes back to me, and I do something really bad. I go ahead and check raise to $450. Now, I didn't look at my stack. I probably had only around $200 to $300 left over. So that particular move is very strong, and obviously it makes him know that I have a really good hand. So like I said, I made a mistake, and I went ahead and check raised. So I raised it to $450. It comes back to me. After a little thought, he decides to fold. So I think I lost a bit of value, and I should have just basically called and maybe pushed all in on the river, depending on what it was. But anyhow, great hand, good win. Let's move on. We have 6 players in this hand, and the blinds are 5, 5, 10, 20, and yours truly is on the $20 straddle. It goes to the button who folds, the small blind calls, and OMDB goes ahead and makes it $70 to go. I go ahead and call the $70, and also the small blind calls as well. We go to a flop, which is 9, 7, 6, all clubs. I don't have a club, but I have an open ender. The small blind checks, and then OMDB bets out really small, bets out $50. I go ahead and make the call because I don't believe him at all, and on top of that, I have an open ender. So the small blind folds, and then we go to a turn, which is a deuce of diamonds, which is irrelevant to the, it means it's a brick basically. And then the OMDB bets out again for $50. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call. Seems like a good value, and I could either hit my straight or maybe pair up. I'm not sure what I'm looking for here on the river. So I go ahead and make the call, and the river is a 5 of clubs. Now we have a one-liner to a flush, and on top of that, I made my straight. So the OMDB doesn't stop, and he bets out $100. Again, I don't know what to make of this, and it's such a small bet, and I'm going to go ahead and make a call. I go and make the call. He's reluctant to show, and he folds. He auto folds, and I don't have to show, and I take down the pot. In this hand, we're playing a $25 bomb pot, and we get dealt ace 8 of spades. The flop is 4 jack 3 with 2 spades. It gets checked around to me, and I go ahead and make a small bet of $70. We go all the way around, and none other than Mr. OMDB goes ahead and makes the call. We go to a turn, which is a 9 of clubs, which I feel is very irrelevant and most likely a brick to both of us, and it gets checked to me, and I go ahead and make a bet of $175. Again, Mr. OMDB is not going anywhere, and he makes the call. Now, the river is a 7 of clubs. okay, we have completely missed everything. We have nothing at all. Basically, ace high. OMDB checks. Now, obviously, I cannot check. I don't think I can win with ace high. And I'm hoping he's also in a draw, or maybe he has a small pair that he's not too confident to call a big bet. I go ahead and make it $320. And luckily, he folds. So we take down a very nice pot and end the night. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed those hands, especially the quad jacks. That was pretty good. I could have probably played them a little bit differently on the turn. There was one little issue that I had. I think I mentioned it where I check raised on the turn, but I didn't see how much money I had left over. I should have just called and did something on the river. But anyways, it is what it is. Maybe I just got the max amount that I could get. But overall, the session went well. I was in for 800, out for 1520, which is a profit of $720. So yeah, it went pretty well. Just a quick thing, I enjoy these mini vlogs. This is mini vlog number 2, by the way. And yeah, they're much easier than the regular vlogs because of the fact that it's fresh. I can pop these out like within the day, which is really good. The long vlogs take at least 8 to 10 hours for some reason, but this is short and sweet and delivered to you guys for content. And I want to keep on doing this, and maybe this will be for a good long time, instead of the regular vlogs, but we'll see. But you guys get an overall view of what happened to the session and quick results, and we can do another day. All right, guys, thank you very much. Again, subscribe, like, and comment. Please subscribe. Help me grow this channel. I would really appreciate it, and we'll go from there. All right, thanks, guys. Doshi out.